everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy spring. For today's video, we're going to do some spring cleaning, but this is just not your ordinary spring cleaning. With the global pandemic in session right now, I want to give you some tips on how to properly disinfect your home to keep you and your family healthy and safe. So let's go ahead and get on into the video. Before we get started, I just wanted to inform you that I have actually been in the medical field for 15 plus years, and in that time I've trained under doctors, nurses, nurse practitioner, therapists, you name it. I've been there. I've worked with patient care, I've worked in administration, and I'm actually going to be graduating here in the near future with a bachelor's degree in healthcare management. Therefore, I figured it was appropriate for me to make a video to show you how to properly disinfect your home, how to take care of yourself and your family, and just to kind of bring you hope that we're all going to get through this. But we have to start somewhere, and it's always going to be with us first. The first tip that I want to share with you is hand washing. You hear it all over the place, but you know what? That is the truth. That is the fact. Is hand washing kills. Let me just go back. Proper hand washing kills viruses, you guys, or it helps eliminate the bacteria in your hands. Lots of nurses or anyone in the healthcare field will tell you that their policies are to treat a patient, wash your hands, go in and treat another patient. That's just protocol. Because if you think about it, germs spread. So let's just say that I am attending to one patient and this patient is ill. Of course, obviously, I am attending to them. They touch my hand. Mind you, I am wearing gloves or something, or maybe they might have grabbed my forehand or whatever the situation is. My point being is that they touched my body somewhere, or I was wearing gloves, or maybe I just helped them adjust something, and then I take off my gloves, but I don't properly hand wash, and I go and see the next patient, and that patient is also ill, but may not be as ill as the previous patient was, right? But because I didn't wash my hands properly, I actually could be passing on the virus, bacteria, illness, whatever patient A has onto patient B, making him even more sicker. So that's the same thing that happens at home, is that if we don't properly disinfect our home, we are just passing bacteria all over the house with our hands. Our hands, they're not the dirtiest thing, but they can be if we don't wash them properly. So I'm going to show you how to wash your hands properly. Start off by turning on the water to an appropriate temperature that suits you. Grab a good amount of soap, and as you have lathered it, you're going to start off by washing your hands from the back first. And then you're going to turn your hands over and rub your fingers in a circular motion onto the palm of your hands. Thereafter, you're going to concentrate on your thumbs just by rubbing and continuing to lather the soap. And you're also going to grasp your hands together, rubbing them opposite direction of each other. We cannot forget this next step, which is our fingernails. They have so many germs, ladies, especially if you have longer fingernails. So just grab your thumbnails and go through each finger of each hand. Now, to rinse, all you're going to do is rinse off starting from your wrist onto the fingertips of your hands, making sure that all the soap has washed away. Grab a clean towel or paper towel and just rub again from the wrist all the way up to your fingertips on each hand. Use the same towel to turn off your faucet water. There are various places in our home that are often overlooked, and I'm going to show you which ones they are. But first off, we're going to need a disinfectant like this anti-back-bite method. But if you do not have any, I'm going to show you how to make your own concoction. And it's going to start off with a little bit of warm water or hot water, your choice. And into that, you're going to add a dash of soap in addition to a cap full of Clorox. Yes, my friends, it is that easy to make your own disinfectant. And I'm going to add cleaning rags that are designated for cleaning. I like to use white ones, so when I put them in the wash, I add some Clorox to disinfect them. Now, I'm going to take my rag and I'm going to go to the dirtiest places in our homes, which are doorknobs. We do not ever realize that doorknobs are not only overlooked, but they carry so much bacteria from the handling that we do with our hands, whether they're washed or unwashed. In addition to the doorknobs, another place that we overlook are our outlets. In order to clean the most common places in your homes, I highly suggest starting off with a new cleaning rag. Then go in and clean all your faucets in your home. I like to work room by room, so I'm going to start off in the kitchen. In addition to the faucets, you're going to go in and clean all your countertops. Now, the CDC does recommend that you clean your surfaces first with soap and water prior to disinfecting. Now, you cannot leave out any other type of handles, as the refrigerator door, they do harbor so much bacteria. You also want to wipe down your hardware on cabinets. Since I do not have any hardware, what I'm going to go in and do is just wipe down the areas where we open and shut cabinet doors. Oven doors are just as important. As well as our dishwashing doors. Now, the next place to wipe down is going to be your workspace. Whether you're working from home or schooling, you want to go in on a daily basis to disinfect your area. While you're cleaning your workspace, you want to go in and disinfect your phone as well. We already know that our phone is probably one of the most dirtiest objects that we could ever touch. So clean it frequently. I usually try to clean mine on a daily basis. Last but not least, go in and wipe down all of your trash cans, you guys. They harbor so much bacteria, and I would have never thought to clean trash cans. So thank you to Texas Decor and More for this wonderful idea. Now, my method for this is, of course, gloving up because the trash cans do harbor so much bacteria. And then I'm going to go in with the disposable rag, meaning that I will not wash it. It's going to go in the trash after this. And I'm just wiping from the inside out. So I put in the same concoction that I used earlier, which was soap, Clorox, and just some warm water. And then I'm going to wipe down the rim. And then I'm going to wipe down the outside of the trash can, and I'm going to go in with a clean rag and dry everything down. And then everything will be tossed out after this, including the gloves. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for part 2. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, have your post notifications on so you don't miss out on any tips. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!